Hello, catalyzers. Please quit making these foolish selections as a novice and exercise some control over your choices in your dating life. We're going to speak about 10 really harmful dating and relationship blunders that men should never make in this video. So grab a seat. This is going to be an incredible journey. Number 1. Dating a woman only because she's attractive and has no standards. Isn't it a glamorous game when standards are disregarded and beauty is crowned? One of the worst mistakes you can make in dating is choosing someone based solely on their physical attractiveness. Did you know that? Though it can enchant you, beauty shouldn't serve as your guide. Peek beneath the surface and explore further. Go for content rather than just a gorgeous face. For what remains after the physical charm wears off? A shaky foundation for a hollow relationship. Value compatibility, shared values, and character to avoid this trap. These are the cornerstones of enduring relationships. Keep in mind that beauty transcends the surface. Number 2. Try to modify women you date who are entirely different from you. Have you ever attempted to transform someone who is quite unlike you? It's a surefire way to end badly. Imagine this. She is a huge heavy metal fan, and you are a jazz fanatic. You enjoy cozy evenings at home, but she longs for the excitement of a packed party. Every time you try to get her to conform to your tastes, she pushes back. Why? Because you're attempting to alter the exact thing that makes her special. Her essence. You are at war with her nature, and let's face it, nature never backs down. To be clear, women cannot be changed. Please accept that. Rather than attempting to modify her character, why not value the variety she offers? Recall that a partnership is not a solo act, but rather a dance between two distinct souls. Accept diversity, but resist the need to conform. Thirdly, the chemistry illusion. Give up thinking with your cock and falling for it. Getting carried away by the appearance of chemistry might be risky. We've all fallen victim to the Hollywood notion of that spark that appears instantly and leads to love. But let's face it, is it possible for a link to endure without any prior knowledge? Not in a manner. The movie ticket sales model is fictional and does not affect real-world situations. Though let's be honest and not anticipate that in real life, I also like romantic comedies on film. Imagine this. You have an inexplicable draw towards someone, your heart is racing, and your palms are sweating. It's simple to confuse this physical response for a deep bond or an alluring chemistry. Take caution, this is frequently simply a mirage. Confusion between genuine connection and physical attraction is dangerous. It resembles mistaking a bonfire for a sparkler. Although it can play a role, physical attraction is not the only aspect of chemistry. Genuine chemistry is based on emotional affinity, mutual respect, and shared values more than just physical attraction. The key is finding someone who enhances you rather than merely making your heart skip a beat. Recall that chemistry is more than just electrical sparks. Number 4. Pursuing ladies who have made it apparent that they are not seeking the same thing. Are you dating someone with whom you are obviously at odds? It's time to reconsider your plan. Love is a two-way relationship. Mutual respect, understanding, and interest are necessary. It's like attempting to mix oil and water if you pursue someone who has stated they are not searching for the same thing. It simply will not function. You shouldn't have to run after someone. You should be loved for who you are. Finding someone who sincerely wants to be a part of your life is more important than coercing or bribing them to be with you. Respect is vital, both for oneself and for others. Thus, please give it some thought before starting a one-sided endeavor. Recall that there should be mutual interest. 5. Being an extremely amiable man. Being a yes man turns you become a pushover rather than someone who is attractive. Imagine attempting to establish a relationship while being merely obedient to every whim. Being overly needy is frowned upon in today's dating market. So you might find yourself appearing distant and keeping your actual emotions hidden in order to avoid coming across as needy. Rather, you simply nod in agreement with all she says. This facade can lead to miscommunications and animosity, making you appear even more untrustworthy as most women are able to see right through that nonsense. They understand why your mouth is stuck to her ass cheeks. They are aware of your excessive effort. This is known in psychology as self-monitoring, or changing your conduct to suit various social contexts. That's a road that leads to disappointment. It's important to voice your opinions and goals rather than just repeating those of others. Remain firm. Don't give in easily. Before we go into number 6, please take a moment to subscribe to Connection Catalyst. Don't forget to click the notification bell. I appreciate your support. Number 6. Being a woman's savior and acting irrationally to win her approval. Being the rescuer turns you into a doormat rather than a hero. Attempting to save or mend someone when dating is a surefire way to end up in an unhealthy relationship dynamic. As you can see, everyone carries some baggage. However, you should take a moment to think things through if you find yourself rescuing your partner from their issues all the time. Are you genuinely in love with this person? Or are you only there to act like a superhero? Adopting the role of the rescuer is alluring. However, is it possible to save someone who refuses to be held? Recall that a relationship is an equal collaboration. It isn't about one person rescuing the other all the time. Thus, the next time, remember you're a collaborator, not a rescuer, before donning your cape. 7. Working as a therapist for free. As she describes the mistreatment she has received from other guys, it is not your job to be an unpaid therapist. It's deceptive. You find yourself in a situation where she is continuously complaining to you about other men mistreating her. It feels like an endless therapy session, but you know what? You are not a licensed psychotherapist. Acquiring emotional baggage that is not your own can be quite taxing. It's unhealthy for the relationship and unfair to you. Recall that in a partnership, support for one another is essential, not just for one person. You are there as a friend, a confidant, and a partner. However, you are not there to make up for her past or to console her. Set limits, have honest conversations, and never forget you are a partner, not a therapist. 8. Prioritize mastering the fundamentals of dating before moving on. Competency is just as important in dating as appeal. Yes, we are discussing fundamental dating techniques. Does she have the ability to handle difficult conversations, money, debt, losing her job, a family member passing away, illness, heated arguments, and other real-life situations that only come to light when the spotlight of influence chasing social media superficiality is removed? These are the cornerstones upon which partnerships rest. Consider dating someone who lacks the desired competence. It does sound like a nightmare. So why not give these attributes more weight than just physical attraction? Recall that an incompetent relationship is like a car without wheels. It will not get anywhere. Consider skill rather than just attractiveness. 9. There isn't a friend zone. Simply put, women are uninterested. The friend zone is a legendary area where romance dies like a moldy coffin. It has become a cultural meme. Does it exist, though? Is it merely a pretext? Friend zone is an oxymoron. It isn't real. Time to disprove it, please. It's frequently a handy pretext, a cover for the unpleasant reality that maybe there isn't a common interest. The phrase friend zone assigns responsibility where it isn't due. She seems to be interested or not, in my opinion. You can't friend your way into someone's heart most of the time. In real life, this wouldn't work. It might work in sitcoms. Regarding the ladies or men who may jump into the comments and say things like, "I married my best friend," it's the anomaly rather than the norm. In addition, how many other people did you date when you were dating them? What? Would you please consider it? 10. Courting ladies and attempting to win their approval or impress them. The goal of dating is to connect with someone, not to impress them. Let's analyze this for a little while. When you're dating someone, it's simple to get caught up in the trap of wanting to win them over by impressing them. However, that isn't what makes a relationship meaningful and long-lasting. Rather, concentrate on building a sincere relationship. Stay loyal to your identity. Display your true self, your eccentricities, your interests, and your aspirations. You see, your true, unadulterated self is what makes you most attractive, not the facade you present. That's what forges a connection more solid than any grandiose delusion could. Thus, keep in mind to concentrate on connection rather than impression the next time you go on a date. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. Stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching.